The refs couldn't steal this one. After all the frustration of Game 1's controversial officiating, the Indiana Fever stormed Gainbridge Fieldhouse and never looked back, crushing the Atlanta Dream in a defensive masterclass in Game 2 of the WNBA Playoffs. It was their first playoff win in almost 10 years, with Caitlin Clark cheering from the sidelines. Yet, with 5 players out, this was more than just a win. It was proof the Fever could rise from adversity. And when Aliyah Boston finally spoke post-game, her words captured the very heartbeat of this team. You won't want to miss what she revealed. Fans didn't just walk into Game 2 ready for playoff basketball, they walked in carrying anger. The way Game 1 ended still stung, with whistles that felt one-sided and moments that looked like the deck was stacked against Indiana. People were calling it robbery, and the mood wasn't just frustration, it was disbelief. When you play your heart out and feel like officials tilted the balance, it's easy to lose focus.
Now, this one on Lexi Hall got me riled up because this was early on in the game, and this was probably the best defense that Lexi could have played. If you watch this play here, Ryan Howard is going down, Lexi Hall's guarding her, Ryan goes behind her back, Lexi doesn't touch her because she's backpedaling the whole time, she has her hands straight up. Like, this is really good defense that Lexi played here.
And here's where it gets interesting. Indiana not only had to deal with that outrage, but also the fact that 5 players were out. The weight on their shoulders could have crushed them before the ball even tipped. Head coach Stephanie White knew exactly what was at stake. Before the game, she spoke about that missing ingredient in Game 1, saying, "There's gotta be a desperation that you play with, and a sense of urgency that you play with at all times." That wasn't just coach speak, it was a challenge. She was calling for a gut check.
There's a certain desperation that has to come with how you play every possession. I didn't feel like in Game 1 we played with that desperate, mentality that we needed.
What we saw from Indiana wasn't a shrugging off of bad luck. It was a full embrace of pressure. They didn't fold. They committed themselves to a performance that nobody could take away in the box score, no matter how the officiating went.
Stephanie White wants to see her go downhill, be more aggressive offensively. This is a great matchup. Boston against Jones.
Just a fun matchup between 2 big posts with size, with good.
From the opening possession, the Fever created a tone that left the refs irrelevant. They scored first, defended without hesitation, and before Atlanta could even steady themselves, Indiana had control. For the first time since 2002, the Fever went wire to wire in a playoff win. Not one lead change, no ties, just complete control for 40 minutes. Think about that. That's how you silence the storyline hanging over from Game 1. You erase every window for controversy.